And once you get to your practice, get your music set up, make your final adjustments. Take a big deep breath in through your nose, fill up your belly. And a big open mouth exhale, send it all out. And then just allow your breath to be natural and spontaneous. And bring that awareness to your breath. Your inhales, your exhales. On your next round of inhale, find any point of holding. See if you can't relax a little bit more into this posture. Let the backs of your arms really find the floor underneath you. Yes, just a little bit of relaxation. Exhale, let it all go. You are here in your practice tonight. I invite you to always do what feels safe. If a posture doesn't feel right in your body, don't take it. If you see the path to a posture or some rest, and you'd rather do that, please take it. And merely, however you decide to move your body today, make sure that it is a full yes, a full hell yes, and never a hell no. Take another big inhale in through your nose, fill up your belly. Open mouth exhale. Sealing your lips for the remainder of practice, allow your breath to come in through your nose and out through your nose. If you're looking to have a little breath practice, pranayama practice today, constrict the muscles of the back of your throat on your exhales. So inhale through your nose, fill up your belly nice and clear. Exhale through your nose with texture as if you're fogging up the glass on a mirror. Let your lips stay sealed. Take a couple rounds of this Ujjayi Pranayama, helping you build some internal heat inside of your body and focus in your mind, because your mind can hear your breath. At any time it gets too warm, open mouth exhale, perfect way to reset and cool down. Lying on your back, start by bringing one knee into your chest and then the opposite knee. Both knees into chest, your shoulders stay on the floor, hands grab for your knees. And just start to rock side to side, kind of rolling across the width of your tailbone. Gaze can stay up at the ceiling, continuing that breath. Come to find stillness. As you inhale, lift your chest up towards your knees, wrap your arms around your lower legs. Give yourself a squeeze in here. Stay for your exhale, squeezed into the smallest ball that you can make. Good. On the inhale, squeeze a little tighter. And then as you exhale, slowly release the soles of your feet back to the floor, knees towards the ceiling. Shoulders return to the mat, so does the back go. Press gently into the soles of your feet. Feel your low back press even more into the mat below you. And just warming up our hips here. Inhale, extend your right leg up towards the ceiling, flex your foot, gentle bend in that right knee. Good. And then feel your right hip press down into the mat. Think about plugging your right leg into your right hip socket. Kind of feel it fall down into the earth, equal press into both hips. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale slowly, release your heel towards the mat. So right heel starts to drop down towards the mat, Full exhale. Once you reach the bottom, right heel stretches away from you. Let it hover a few inches off the mat. Take an inhale here, stay. Stay for your exhale, right leg is long. Press into that left sole of your foot. Good. On the inhale, point your toe, bend your foot or bend your knee, draw your foot in towards you. And then kick your leg up towards the ceiling again. Pointed toe. Once you arrive, flex your foot. Exhale, stay. So we're going to start a little flow here. Take another inhale, flex that right foot. On the exhale, drop right heel towards the mat. Taking your time as if you're moving through molasses or honey. Once you get to the end of your exhale, inhale, point your toe, bend your knee, draw your leg into your chest, leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release, flex your right foot, heel drops to the mat. Good. Think about keeping your left sole of your foot pressed into the mat. Think about pressing evenly into your shoulders. And then taking the whole entire breath to release that heel down. Whole entire breath. Draw your leg in, kick it back up. Find that natural rhythm and cadence to your breath. 2 more full rounds from here. Taking your time, getting to where you need to be. If you find any points that need a little bit longer, hold there. Once you're done, come to that extended right leg up towards the ceiling and find a little stillness. Good. Take a big inhale once you reach the top. Exhale, bend your right knee. Let your right ankle come over your left knee. So kind of figure 4. So right ankle, bend at your right knee. Right ankle lays over the top of your left knee. Perfect. Inhale, reach your arms around your right thigh. Reach up, shoulders come off the mat. Good. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your legs with you. Shoulders come back down, and then your legs come in towards your chest. Both feet are flexed to protect those ankles. We're just coming into a really easy pigeon here. So think about pulling that right hip in towards your chest. Maybe some sensation comes up into that right side. Using your left knee to still draw in. Just soft, gentle strength here. Take another inhale. Stay for your exhale. Really active legs, low back is pressed into the mat. Inhale, we're going to prepare to move, staying right here. As you exhale, let your legs fall to the left side of the mat. So the left side of your left leg finds the mat to the left side, and then your right sole of the foot comes. Perfect. Shoulders stay still square into the mat. Your legs are just falling off to the left side right now. Perfect. Take your left hand, press it onto your right knee. Your right knee is pointing up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Right hand comes out long. Press that palm of your hand out to the right side of your mat. Good. And just actively and really gently pull that left hand onto your left knee. Just kind of assisting in this little twist. Right palm presses gently into the mat to the right side of you. Perfect. Gaze can go over that right arm. Take a big inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Good. One more inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale. Bring both knees into center. Squeeze up, wrap your arms around your shins, give yourself a little hug. And then exhale, release soles of your feet to the mat, knees bend up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relax, back of the head relaxes. Inhale, kick your left foot up this time. Flex your left toes towards your face. Gentle bend in this left knee. Feel your left leg really press down and plug into that left hip. Pull it down. Good. Think about pulling your left pinky toe a little bit more towards your face. Good. Same thing here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, release. Left heel down towards the mat, hovering a few inches. Good. Stay here. Take a breath with your left leg extended. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, point your left toe, draw it in towards you. Kick that left foot up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Exhale, release your heel. Let that flow come just like you did on the other side. Taking your whole entire breath to exhale that heel down. Inhale, toe points, knee comes in. Inhale, extend. Good. Exhale, flex your foot. Drop your heel. Taking your time. Inhale, point your toe, bend your knee, draw your foot in. Kick it up towards the ceiling. Good. 2 more rounds here, taking your breath, your time. If you want to move a little bit faster, feel free to do so. If you want to pull the length out of those inhales and exhales, please do so too. Once you finish, come to extend that left leg long. Once you find your stillness, take a big breath with that left leg kicked strong up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bend your left knee out. Place your left ankle on top of your right knee, coming to that figure 4. Good. Inhale, lift your shoulders up, reach to the back of your right thigh. And exhale, release your shoulders back, taking your legs with you, both of your feet. Actively pull both feet in bearing yet since we're early here in class. But just take a moment here. Take a big inhale in your easy half pigeon. One more inhale. And release. Let your left to the right side of the mat. So the right side is to rest of the shoulders stay planted. Left arm comes into that twist. Perfect. Gaze goes over that left arm if it feels good in your neck. You can take your right hand, place it onto that left knee, and just kind of press the sole of your foot just a little bit more into the mat. Pressing into that left palm. Press your shoulders into the mat. Take a big breath here. See where there's a big exhale. Good. One more inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Back to center. Release that figure 4. Reach up, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a squeeze. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale, release soles of your feet. Knees point up towards the ceiling. Fingertips to reach towards your heels so you can kind of feel them. Shoulders are still planted on the mat. Coming into bridge pose here. Is my internet messing up, y'all?
Yeah, your internet is being a little crazy and your screen is like super small all of a sudden. It says your bandwidth is low.
Weird. I wonder what I can do to like fix this. Let me see if I can't text my boyfriend. Say, turn something off. But we're just gonna come into bridge. Am I like any better right now?
Yeah, you're good. We can still see you technically. You're just, you are a little glitchy and I mean, we can see it, but the screen is like maybe a 4.
Messing up. Okay, let's see if I can't get this all back online here. So just come into.
It's good right now. I don't know what you did different.
It is good right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stay a little bit closer and see if I can't just stay close and maybe that'll help. So knees bent up towards the ceiling, heels in towards your glutes. Think about reaching your fingers to kind of almost brush the edges of your heels and then shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest. Gaze up at the ceiling. Take a big breath. As you exhale, press into your feet just to press your low back a little bit more into the earth, just to really feel down. And then as you inhale, lift those hips up towards the ceiling for glute bridge. Yes. And if you feel like you're perfect, and walk your heel a little bit more underneath your knees. So walk your heels a little bit more away from you. Yes. Yep. Move them away so they're kind of like underneath your heels. Perfect. Yes, knees. Heels under your knees. Perfect. Now lift your hips up. Really squeeze your knees together. Perfect. Take a big inhale as you lift up. And then as you exhale, think about lowering from top to bottom. Shoulders, taking your time all the way to the tailbone. Full exhale. Good. And then inhale, lift back up. Perfect. Exhale, slowly lower. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift, going your speed. Good. Exhale, lower. One more round. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Flatten your shoulders all the way down. Walk your fingers away. Heels. Take space. And then just let your nail from the inside just to the outside. So kind of windshield wiper from side to side to release that low back.
I think you're stuck again, love.
Oh my gosh, really? Okay, I see it too.
Yeah.
I think it's better if I come close.
Yeah, something when you get up close, it's, I mean, this has never happened before. So
Weird. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. This is really weird. So come to your back. I'll stay right here for the remainder of class and make sure that this is easier for you. And if it starts to suck, just like put a thumbs down and I'll try to turn something on the internet off. Okay, so you're on your back. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, and then start to rock and roll the length of your spine. So forward and back, taking your time, rocking and rolling until you get up to your seat, and then gently arrive to your seat. Perfect. Plant yourself, plant your hands out in front of you, and then roll over your knees to tabletop. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Nice flat back parallel with the mat below you. Fingers are going to be wide. Press all the weight into your palms, like full palms. Perfect. Gaze between your hands. Press the mat away. Stay really active in your shoulders. Neck is nice and long. See if you can't pull your shoulders away from your ears down towards your hips. Good. Take a big breath. And imagine you are on a skateboard and you're using your arms to pull you. And think about pulling your heels of your hands towards the tops of your knees. So you're still staying actively in one spot, but you're just imagining that you're on that skateboard, that sensation of pulling yourself, pulling the heel of your hand towards the top of your knee while staying in that tabletop position. Actively draw that belly up into your spine. Think about someone knitting together your ribs. Good. Take a big breath here in this nice neutral position. Take a nice exhale. Coming into cat and cow. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Let your whole spine look like a nice banana. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, press the mat away, look down. Gaze goes towards your tailbone or your navel. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Good. Inhale, come back to cow pose. Lift up, pull through, heels of your hands to the tops of your knees. That sensation. Good. Exhale, cat pose. Now roll through this, your breath, your movement, guys. So take your time. Add in any movements that you like. If you feel like you like to wag that tail from side to side or do a little barrel roll, rolling that spine as if you're cleaning up the inside of some container. Go ahead and take those movements. Anything that feels good. Just inhaling, dropping that belly, lifting your gaze for cow. Good. Exhaling, pressing the mat away, doming your back, pressing through your shoulders for cat. And then once you take a few, come to a nice neutral spine again. Once you feel like you've warmed up that spine enough. Good. Coming to that neutral spine, take your fingers and point them to the outside edges of your mat. Good. And then now just rock from side to side. Just kind of opening and getting those wrists kind of pliable and warmed up. So shoulders are kind of going past those fingertips. Good. Once that feels good, option to flip maybe one wrist at a time. Or if you have the mobility and it feels comfortable to flip to the tops of your hands, you can do that. Good, yeah. Still pressing through those shoulders slightly. Gentle little bend in those elbows. Good. And then when you're done, come to find stillness, coming to drop your heels towards your hips towards your heels. Fingers are still pointing towards one another. You just aren't over them anymore. Good, okay. And then you're just gonna make fists. So start to like fist into your wrists. So your tops of your hands are still pressing into that mat below you. You're just not over them anymore. Perfect. And then just start to make little fists. Yes. And then once it feels comfortable, you're welcome to come over. Shoulders can come over those now fisting, great. Fists, fists that you're making. Yes, so you can stay far behind. And if you want, you can bring your shoulders over your wrists to intensify. Yes, perfect. You can either back off and stay, or if you want to intensify, if you bring your shoulders over your wrists and continue to flex into those fingers.
And move your screen down so it's facing a little bit. Yeah, there, then we'll be able to see you right there. Perfect.
Right. Yeah, so if you guys want to stay back, you can still get the same stretch here. If you want to come over, that'll intensify while you're making those opened and closed fists. Just a little front of the wrist stretch. Once you guys have had enough, let's come back to that tabletop position. Palms underneath your shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, step that right leg back. Good. And then just a soft, gentle bounce on that right foot. Stretching into the back of the right leg. Still pressing firmly into our full hand underneath both shoulders. Good. Come to find some stillness. Inhale, squeeze your right glute, lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Be aware of that right hip wanting to open up. Think about dropping it right in line there and really pressing through those arms still. Take a big inhale, lift up that right heel just a little bit bigger. And then as you exhale, step it to the left side of your mat. Perfect. Look over that left shoulder to see. And then just press into that right side of the hip for just a little right hip stretch. To intensify, you can take your right hand, lift it up to the upper left-hand corner of your mat. If you want to get a little bit deeper, yep. Right hand reaches up and over that left hand, upper left-hand corner. But either way, just gazing over that left shoulder should be good enough. Take a big inhale on this nice little side stretch. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale with control, lift up. Bring your right leg back over to the right side. Exhale, release right knee underneath right hip. Inhale, step that left foot back, bouncing gently on the back of that left toe. So yeah, left toe into the earth just to kind of bounce, wake up the left Achilles tendon. Come to find some stillness. And then this time, think about grabbing your mat as if you're trying to wrinkle whatever you're practicing on underneath you. Try to wrinkle that up, and that'll help activate pressing into each knuckle of your hand. Perfect. All right, so inhale, lift up your left heel towards the ceiling. Mindful not to open that left hip up too much. Keep it dropped in line with that right hip. Take another inhale, reach your left heel back a little bit. And then exhale over to the right side of your mat. Look over that right shoulder. Option to stay right here, pressing evenly into both palms, looking over your right shoulder. Option to take your left hand, reach it up to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. See if that helps intensify that stretch. Take another big inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Good. One more inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift your left foot up, bring it back over. Exhale, release your left knee back down to your mat. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow here. Just inhale, lift. Exhale, cat. Coming back to neutral spine. Walk your hands a few inches out in front of your shoulders. Widen your fingers or widen the space between your fingers. Good. Step one foot back. Step the next foot back, coming into high plank. Come to find your perfect high plank. Perfect. Gaze right between your hands, maybe a few inches out in front of you. Lift your belly up, press through your shoulders. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, bend your knees, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Yes. Take a moment here, bend your knee, drop your alternate heel towards the mat, pedal out your heels. Or if you have some favorite movement here in downward dog, once you get here, go ahead and take it. But just pedaling out the heels, giving the backs of the legs just a moment to wake up. And then come to find stillness in your down dog. Feet are about hip width distance. I have a big generous bend in my knees. Hips reach up towards the ceiling, but then back towards the wall behind you. Good. Press evenly into both palms, shoulders away from your ears. Fingers are wide. Good. Take an inhale, lift up onto your toes, heels away from your mat. And then as you exhale, release your heels back down, knees bend, press into your palms, press your chest towards your thighs. You got this, downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. Good. Inhale, right heel high, three-legged down dog. Stay right here. Press evenly into both hands. Good. Right heel lifts up, downward facing dog. Third, right leg is high. Now here's going to be a tricky little transition. Start by just opening that hip. So bend your right knee and just start making big circles with that right hip. Good. Go one direction, stop, go the other direction. Perfect. Keeping your right knee bent and keeping that right hip open. Start to walk your hands back towards your left toes. Yep, perfect. Hell yeah, you're strong. Work those hands back. And then just staying here, keeping your hands far out in front of that left foot. Keep that right hip moving. So keep opening and closing that right hip. Hell yeah. Take one more big breath. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside right edge of your mat. Come to ragdoll. Feet are nice and wide. Yes, release the crown of your head to the mat. Knees have a big bend in them. Option for your hands just to rest on the mat, or option to reach opposite hand, opposite elbow. And allow yourself to maybe find some stillness, or if you prefer, rocking side to side. Perfect. Maybe a little gentle bounce up and down. Really, really, really release the crown of your head. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Good. Release your fingertips back to the mat. Feet are still, nice and wide. Inhale, come up for a little halfway lift. So come up onto your fingertips, flat back. Good. Yeah, push your hands into the shins. And then think about pulling your chest forward as if you're in cow pose. So little inhale, halfway lift. Press your fingers into your shins. And then exhale, release back down, bend your knees. Crown of your head hangs again. Hell yeah. Plant your hands underneath you. Walk your hands back out here into downward facing dog. Big bend in those knees still. Pedal out your heels. Feet can stay nice and wide, or they can come a little bit closer, whatever feels comfortable. Good. Come to find stillness, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged down dog. Bend your left knee, Start to open up that left hip. Big hip circles one direction. Stop going the other direction. Yes. Come to find stillness. Left hip still open. Left knee still bent. Start walking your hands back towards your right foot. Good. Stopping. Keeping your hands a few inches or maybe a foot and a half out in front of your right foot. Keeping the left hip opening here. Standing on your right foot. One more big inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left mat, back to ragdoll. Feet are wide. Go ahead and grab for the opposite grip this time. So instead of grabbing the way you normally do, go ahead and grab the opposite way. Or maybe interlacing your fingers at your low back and coming in for a little shoulder opener. Yes. Whatever feels good, take it right here. Really release the crown of the head. Whatever you have to do, maybe deeper bend in your knees. Wherever you are, take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale. If you interlace your fingers, go ahead and release. Any hand variation, go ahead and release to the ground below you. Heel toe your feet about hip width or distance, or whatever feels most comfortable. Just come in a little bit closer. Inhale, come up for another halfway lift. Fingertips to your shins. Yes, perfect. Press those shins away from you. Neck gets nice and long, shoulders towards your hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, release, fold forward. Look between your legs. And then inhale, slowly roll up. Take all of your time to roll up, to come to stand. Good. And take a moment here. Allow yourself to fully be in mountain pose. So really plant your feet firm underneath you. Lift up all of your toes. So lift up all of your toes, spread them really, really, really ridiculously wide, like as if you're trying to grab something underneath you. So toes are lifted up really, really wide. Release them back down. Give yourself a gentle little bend in those knees. And come to be a mountain. This is mountain pose. Perfect. Feel strong wherever you are. And here we are to set an intention for class. If you want and it feels comfortable, bring your hands to heart center. Hands can press into each other. Thumbs press into your sternum. If it feels safe, go ahead and blink your eyes closed. And if you have an intention in mind, go ahead and set it. If you are drawing a little bit of a blank, I pulled a Spiritual as Fuck card before you guys logged in, and it says, your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. I will repeat it. If you're looking for an intention today, it can be, your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Whatever you have, bring that intention to your mind. Person, place, or thing, whatever you need, go ahead and really focus and think on it. Take a big inhale, fill up your belly. Big open mouth exhale, let that shit go. Intention is set. Let's go ahead and do this, you guys. Thanks for bearing with me for a rocky technical start. We're gonna have some fun. Take an inhale, release your hands up, reach up, look up, upward salute. Good, look up to see the palms facing one another. Tuck your booty underneath you, draw your ribs together, feel nice and strong in your core. Good, gentle little bend in those knees. Take another inhale, reach up a little bit taller. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your waist, fold forward. Come back down to that forward fold. Inhale, take a little halfway lift, fingertips to shins, or if you want, you can stay on the mat, whichever where you want to be. Exhale, release back down. Plant your hands firm, step back, come into high plank. If high plank doesn't feel right in your body right now, you can always drop down to those knees, really press into the whole tops of the feet and shins, but just be really powerful. Take a breath here, high plank. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, press through your toes, shift forward slightly. Exhale, slowly release all the way to your belly. Drop all the way down. Flip to the tops of your feet, hands underneath your shoulders, chin to the mat. Take an inhale, use your back muscles, lift your chest and chin off the mat, cobra pose. Exhale, press into your palms, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hell yeah. Take a breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Keep that intention, keep that breath rolling here. Gonna have a little bit of work today and it's gonna be fun. Take an inhale, lift your right heel high, three-legged down dog. Right heel up, right hip in line with left. Yes. Take a big breath. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach your right heel just a little higher. Exhale, big step, foot between your hands. Low lunge, perfect. Stay right here. Option to drop to that knee if it doesn't feel right to stay lifted. Otherwise, charging through that back left heel. Good. Take a breath, pull your chest through. Look to the top of your mat, neck is nice and long. Stay for the exhale. Good. Drop your left heel to the mat. And then maybe even walk in just a little bit. Walking that back foot in, good. So think about pressing, dropping your right heel just a little bit below your toes and really pressing into that pinky edge of your back foot. Yes. And then as you inhale, come to lift. Right hand comes to right shin, extending right leg, micro bend in right knee. Inhale, lift up, triangle pose. Option to keep your right hand to that right shin, yes. Or if you got a block or that paper towel roll close by, you can place that on any level underneath that right. Yes, perfect. Turn around so I can see you. So just opening up to that side of your mat, perfect. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling, good. Right hand can be on your shin, wherever you are. Think again, that right hand is just a little bit of a spot. You want little to no weight in that right hand. Good. Tuck your hips towards your back left heel. Feel a little length come into that low back. Good, you got this. Holding for just one more breath here. As you inhale, find some length. Lift those left fingertips up just a little higher. And then as you exhale, bend into that right knee. So right knee comes over your right ankle. Perfect. You can bring that right elbow onto your right thigh. Left fingertips still lifting up. Extended side angle. Yes, perfect. Always an option to keep hand connected to that block. Whatever feels good. Long left leg, really press into that pinky toe edge. Soft little bend on that left leg too. Right knee has a nice deep bend. You guys look strong as fuck. Keep it up. Take one more breath here. Extended side angle. Inhale, left fingertips lift just a little bit higher. And then as you exhale, drop up into warrior two. So left fingertips come down, right fingertips come up. Arm comes to a warrior two. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Right knee forward, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Yes. Feel those shoulders drop. Replace the tops of your hands down towards your mat. Warrior two. You're strong as hell. You got this. Take a breath here. You can do hard things. I always forget the glory of slow flow because I'm supposed to leave you in these postures longer, you guys. I'm supposed to leave you here longer. It's supposed to suck. Take another breath here, warrior two. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. So left fingertips stop down to your left leg. Right fingertips reach up. Right leg lengthens straight again. Good. So think about nice long right leg. Extension from right hip up to right fingertips. Hell yeah. Take a breath here. Look up, reach up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach up 1 more inch higher. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot. Bend into that right knee again. Good. Step back into high plank. Option to go right back into down dog or to flow through a little chaturanga. So inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, use those back muscles, cobra pose, lift up. Exhale, press into your palms, hips back, down dog. Hell yeah. You always have the option for that, or you can meet us in down dog, whatever feels right. Take a breath here, downward facing dog. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged down dog. Left heel reaches. Really settle in here. Press evenly into both palms. Lift that left heel high, squeeze your left glute. Good. One more breath. Exhale, big step, left foot between your hands. Come into this momentary low lunge. Yes, always an option to drop to that right knee. Wherever you are, be strong. Inhale, lift your chest through a little bit. Take a breath. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, drop your right heel to the mat. Good. Start to open up. Right heel is down. Left leg is long. Option to bring left hand to shin. Left hand to a block, a paper towel roll. Yes. Left leg nice and long with just that little micro bend. Yes. Perfect. Inhale, reach up, look up towards those right fingertips. Tuck your heels, oh my gosh, your hips towards your right heel. Find some space in that low back. Think about lifting up out of that left hand. Like you almost don't even need it there. Good. Take one more breath here, triangle pose. Stay for your exhale. Good. Take another inhale. Reach up just a little bit more. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Left elbow comes to the top of your left thigh. Extended side angle. Perfect. Yes. So just think about a little drop down. I have to widen my stance a little bit. Option to always bring that block to the inside of that foot. Wherever you are, be there. Think about stacking right lung on top of left lung. Yes. As if there's a wall behind you, pressing your shoulders against it. Hell yeah. Take a breath here. Get back into control of that breath. Good. Take another inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, look up, lift up. As you exhale, drop your right arm down, lift your left arm up, warrior two. Stay bent into that left knee. Yes. Flip your palms to the ceiling. Feel your shoulders drop down. Replace your palms back down. Reach your fingertips away from you. Be here. Check in with your front toes. Are they gripping the fuck out of your mat? Lift them up, spread them out, put them back down. Take a breath here. Stay for your exhale. Pause. You got this. Inhale. Exhale, reverse triangle. Extend your left leg nice and long again. Reach your left arm up. Right fingertips reach down. Yes. Lift up, look up. Take a breath here. Stay for your exhale. Space between your left hip, left fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot. Step it back. High plank. Option here. Send yourself back to a downward facing dog or roll through a chaturanga. Take your version. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale up dog or cobra. Exhale downward facing dog. Hell yeah. Take one breath here. All right, we're going to build on that. We're going to flow a little bit. Let's take a big breath to prepare. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, right heel high, three-legged down dog. Your right heel high. Exhale, step it between your hands, low lunge. Good. Inhale, drop your left heel. Exhale, come into triangle pose. Extend that right leg. Yes. Inhale, fingertips up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, bend into your right knee, extended side angle, right elbow to your right thigh. Inhale, fingertips up, left fingertips up. Stay for that exhale. Good. Inhale, prepare to move. Exhale, warrior two. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Yes, take a breath here. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stay here in this extended, or excuse me, reversed triangle. Right leg is extended, right fingertips reach up, left fingertips reach down. Take an inhale. Stay here. We're adding on, okay? So right leg is extended. As you exhale, come back, bring your arms to a T. Good. Point your left toes out. All right, yep, point your left toes out a little bit. And then come into a one-legged squat. So basically, we're coming into a one-legged squat onto that back left leg. So our right leg is forward. Coming in, fingertips can come to find the mat in front of you. Make sure I'm doing this on the right leg. Yes. Yes, perfect. Hell yes. Flexing that foot, protecting this knee. If you need to, sometimes I flip my fingertips so my palms face away from me, place them underneath me, and that's a little bit more of a counterbalance there. Yes. Or you can always reach out away from you, whatever feels good. Try something. Take a breath. You got this. Hold right here. Take an exhale. Hold. Stay. Good. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Release your seat down behind you. Yes. Perfect. Just roll back. Graceful as fuck. Yes. Left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Good. Inhale. Reach up. Square your chest up with your leg, your right leg. Good. Exhale. Drape yourself over that right leg. Option to grab your calf, your ankle, your whole foot. Hell yeah. Take another big breath. Find a little length in your spine. And then exhale, fold over that right leg. A little micro bend in that right knee, just to make sure you stay comfortable. Comfortable enough. Take another big inhale. Keep that breath rolling. Good. Inhale, slowly walk your fingertips back towards you. Good. Inhale, reach up again. As you exhale, right hand comes towards your left knee. Left fingertips reach over towards your right toes. Yeah. Perfect. Any amount, whatever feels good. Really think about pressing that left hip down, reaching up and over. We're pretty little ballerinas. Take another big inhale here. Exhale, see if you can't release just a little bit more. Good. Inhale, come back up. Place your left hand behind your left hip. Good. Inhale, reach up, press through your left shin for a little stargazer. Yeah. So just left hand behind left hip. Yes, reach up and away. Perfect. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come back down to your seat. Yay. So from here, a little tricky transition we're going to try. Right foot is still long. I just flipped it around so I'm facing my top of the mat. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of like almost prepare to come forward, but we're going to try to do it with control and where we're planning to go. So where you're going is going to be planting your hands out in front of your toes, kicking up into a little half split. So kind of envision where you're going. You're going to be rolling over this left leg. So take an inhale and kind of come up and reach for some length. As you exhale, plant that right foot. Fingertips come in front of your right toes. Yes, yes, yes. Press off your left shin and then squeeze the fuck out of your left butt cheek and then lift that left leg up. Hell yeah, any degree. You guys are doing it. Yes. Option to work on some balance here by grabbing your right foot with one hand. So think about taking your hand and wrapping it around the back of your calf. Working on some balance. Yes. Press into your big toe on your right foot to help you balance. One more breath here. As you exhale, release your left toe back down to the mat behind you. Yes, nice and controlled. Right knee is forward. Plant your hands, step back, and then just press into downward facing dog. If you really want to chaturanga, feel free to take it. Otherwise, just come back down to down dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Inhale, left, lift your left heel high, three-legged down dog. You got this. Take another breath here. As you exhale, step your left foot between your hands, low lunge. Yes. Take a moment here, take a breath. As you exhale, drop your right heel down. Left hand into the inside of your foot, perfect, either to that shin, to a block, extend your left leg. Right fingertips reach up, triangle pose, beautiful, you guys. Take a big breath here. Press your shoulders behind you as if they're like lining up and pressing against a wall. Yes. One more breath. Good. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Left elbow comes to the left thigh. Right fingertips reach up, extended side angle. You got this. Take a breath here. Exhale, drop your hips down just a little bit. Yes. Good. Inhale, reach your right fingertips up. Exhale, drop into warrior two. Right fingers down, left fingertips up. Reach away from you. Be strong. You got this. Stay for your exhale. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, reverse triangle. Extend your left leg long. Good. Left fingertips reach up, right down. Good. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, stay. Good. Inhale, come back up to a T. Arms come to a T. Legs are long. Take your right toes, point them a little bit out towards the right-hand side. Bend into that one-legged squat onto your right leg. Hell yeah, you got this. Fingertips can come behind you, help you balance. If they need to come out in front of you and you're reaching forward, that's perfect too. Wherever you are, good. Take a big breath here. Stay for your exhale. Hell yeah, one more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release to that seat. Watch out behind you. Maybe you need a spotter because you have such a bomb-ass wife. Perfect. Right foot comes to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, reach up, shoulders square up to this left leg. And then as you exhale, fold over that left leg. Yes. So we're basically opposite of what we did on the other side. Left foot is still flexing. Micro bend in that left knee. Take another inhale here. Stay for your exhale. One more breath. Inhale, slowly walk your fingertips back towards you, starting to bring your shoulders back over your hips. Perfect. Square up to that right knee this time. Yes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, left arm comes towards your right knee. Right arm reaches up and over. Yes. Yes, perfect. I even sometimes come down to rest on that left elbow a little bit. So if that helps you any bit, keep that left foot flexed, left knee gently bent. Good. Take a big inhale, stack your right shoulder on top of your left shoulder. Exhale, reach just a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, come back up, reach up. Exhale, you're going to release your right hand, right heel, right next to your right glute. Yes. Inhale, reach up, press into that shin. Yes. Stargazer. Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale, release back down. Perfect. All right. Same thing. We're getting ready for that transition into our standing split. So think about just simply rolling over that right knee. And I like to use that right shin to help propel, because I use it all the way up until that toe. Yes. So just think about plant that left foot, fingertips a few inches out in front of you. Yes, you guys. Hell yeah. You guys are like gymnasts. Half split. Think about really pressing into that left foot. Squeeze your right glute, lifting that right heel up. Option to practice that balance again by walking one hand to grab the back of your left calf. Maybe that one hand grabbing feels good. Yes. Yeah. Or you can even grab for two hands behind that standing foot. It's pretty hard. Take one breath here, one try for whatever you want. Go for it. Take another breath. Yes. And then as you exhale, slowly release that right foot long behind you. Plant your hands around that left foot. Step it back. Press down to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Yay. All right, coming to the end of our practice here. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Three-legged down dog, I promise. Not gonna suck. Exhale, bring your right nose. So bring in between your hands, yes. And then release your shin to the mat. And then bring your left knee. So you're gonna release your shin. So flip over from your foot, releasing your right shin down. Yes. And then tuck your left knee behind your right knee and then send yourself back. And your right knee should be over your left knee. Yeah. So cow face pose. Kind of like a, yeah, if you guys want to, if you guys want to face me, you can. It might be a little easier. But right knee is stacked over that left. So we just laid our right shin down, brought our left knee behind us. Hips rock back. Perfect. If this feels like enough, all I do normally is just take my hands and grab my feet and try my best to stack. If you want to add on with shoulders, right arm reaches up, left arm reaches down. And then if you can, bend at your elbows and reach your fingertips. Or if you have that little strap close by, you can go and reach like that. Or if you don't have a strap, you can just use your shirt and reaching wherever you can on that shirt. Yes, perfect, you guys. I even have friends who use like their ponytails. So whatever works for you to do this, maybe it's just a self hug, whatever feels good. Take a big breath in, find a nice tall chest, nice tall spine. And then exhale, slowly bend over that right leg. Any amount, doesn't matter. Using that head to keep that right elbow lifted just a little bit. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, release just a little bit more. And then inhale, slowly lift back up, chest, shoulders over hips, release your arms. Yes. Now come over your knees, plant your hands, step your left foot back, and then your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Pedal at your heels and just bring some awareness to your hips and see how they feel compared to one side having done it and the other side having not. All right, inhale, left heel high, three-legged down dog. Squeeze that left glute, kick it up. Take a breath here. Good, as you exhale, bring your knee to your nose, your left knee to your nose. Release your left shin to the mat. Bring your right knee behind and then sit back. Yeah, so just opposite leg on top this time, wherever you were. This is called cow face pose. No clue why. So as best you can, stacking those knees. If this feels like enough, you can stay right here. If you want, left arm reaches up, right arm reaches down. Bending your, oh, this side does not work the same. Bending, grabbing for whatever you can. Maybe it's just that shirt Maybe it's your ponytail. Ouch, Jesus. Maybe it's that strap I usually take top hand. Drop that baby back down. Holy fuck, that hurts, y'all. All right, take a breath and then exhale, release over that left leg this time. Good. Maybe releasing all the way down, stopping wherever it feels good. Take a breath right where you are. Stay for your exhale. Take one more breath. And when you're ready, inhale slowly. Rise back up. Shoulders over your hips. Release. Crisscross legs. Sending your legs long. Tapping out the backs of your legs. And then one more intense hip opener before we just hit the ground. And it's totally up to you guys because it is intense, but frog pose. So you've probably done it. I usually like to bend in the corners of my mat just to give my knees a little bit more comfort. So it's basically knees go out wide, out past hips. Bring your heels underneath or knees in line. Oh my gosh, heels in line with your knees. Flex your feet. And then instead of just like allowing yourself to concave like this, which doesn't do too much, keep yourself lifted. And I usually like to come to my forearms. Yes. And then just play with kind of rocking forward and back and see where you get the most like sensation and opening in your hips. And if you feel like rocking forward feels a little bit more intense, stay for a few breaths. Or if rocking your hips back towards your heels is more intense, stay there. But just activating your belly and not letting your belly hang too heavy down towards the floor. Hips are tucked just a little bit to keep it active. Good. Take a breath. Come to find some stillness. Fidgeting is easy to distract your mind from where it's supposed to be focused. I'm not shitting anyone, but focusing on this, just focus on the stretch. I get so fidgety sometimes during this, and instead just kind of coming back to that breath. So 2 big inhales and 2 big exhales, and really see how long you can make the inhales and exhales. Usually there's a yoga class, Baptiste yoga, that keeps you in this for like 5 minutes. So you're welcome for not keeping you in this for 5 minutes. My favorite way, I feel like the most graceful way to get out of this is to slowly rock forward. Extend your knees, bring your knees back together. Yeah, and then I just windshield wiper out my shins really quick just to release my low back before doing anything else. Good. And then once you're ready, press into your forearms and come back into child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, send your knees hella wide or to wherever feels comfortable. Hands walk away from you, forehead melts into your mat. Press into your palms, hips towards your heels, and just take a motherfucking break right here. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. You just did some yoga. You just showed up for yourself. You helped me troubleshoot, and you still smiled at me at class, so for the rest of class. So thanks. You guys rock. Take another big inhale and another big exhale. Good. Inhale, slowly press into your feet and then rock your shoulders over your palms. Yes, and then lay your belly down, palms underneath your shoulders, legs long behind you. Just a little bit of back strengthener before we just max out, relax, okay? So palms underneath your shoulders, chin releases to your mat. Press, bring your legs together as if they're in like a single pant leg. Really zip them together and then press the pinky toe edges down and press your full foot into the mat. Yes, press your hips down, press your ribs down, press your chin down. And then on an inhale, lift your chin up using your back muscles. Lift your palms up. Bring your palms long down your sides, palms down, thumbs out. Good. Gaze is right below you. Keep breathing here. This is like a half locust pose. One more big breath here at the top. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, release your right cheek to the mat. Shoulders release. Release your heels. Let them fall out, keeping your toes together. Take another inhale here. And exhale. All right, bring your chin back underneath you. Inhale, press into your hips, lift your shoulders up, lift your arms up, come up for that half locust, good. And then this time, squeeze your legs together, and then inhale, using your glutes, lift your legs up. Keep them zipped as if they're in one pant leg, hell yeah. Look right below you, pull length into the back of your neck, reach your fingertips towards the bottom of your mat. Take another inhale here, locust pose. Exhale, release your left cheek to the mat this time. Yes. Bend your knees, windshield wiper out your shins. All right, two options. You can do locust pose like you just did right there, or you can go for floor bow. If you're interested in taking a full bow here, what you're gonna do, bring your chin back to center, keep your knees bent, reach your arms behind you for the outside edges of your feet, flex your feet. Hell yes. Inhale, kick your feet up, gaze at the front edge of your mat, squeeze your glutes to protect that low back. Yes, lift up, you guys, hell yeah. Take one more breath here. Really feel your belly fill up, rock a little bit. Exhale, release down. Holy shit, you guys, that was tight. Good job. Good. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders, chin underneath you. Press yourself up. Moment, just send your hips to one side, your legs to the other. Bend your knees, soles of your feet on the mat. Hands behind your thighs. Or you can just lay down too, I don't even care. We're going there, but we're just gonna go there very slowly. So inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, round your tailbone down, and then just really take your time laying your whole spine on the mat. Really resist that part right here where you just want to let go. Perfect. Coming to lay down. One more juicy thing, and then we get to chill. Bring your knees into your chest up into your knees. Give yourself a squeeze. Good. Exhale, release down, grab for the inside or outside edges of your feet for happy baby. Yes. So pull down into your feet as you kick up into your hands and really press your low back down. Pretty active here. Option to rock side to side. Options to stay still. Wherever you are, take a big breath and a big exhale. Good. Come to find stillness, happy baby. Pull down, kick up. Inhale, fill up, and then exhale. Left leg goes long, right leg stays in that grip. So for a half happy baby. So right hand stays, left hand comes down to your left hip, left leg comes long. Good. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, slowly cross over, little twist. So right leg crosses over your body. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Yes. Shoulders stay pressed into the mat. Left knee, or excuse me, right arm. All right. Good. Stay right there in that nice juicy twist. Take a big breath in. Feel the compression in your belly. And a big breath out. Good. One more big breath here. On the next inhale, bring your right knee back over to the right side of the body, right side of the mat. Perfect. Reach back up for a little half or full happy baby. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, opposite leg, right leg long, left leg stays in that half happy baby. Perfect. Take a breath here. And then as you exhale, left leg over to the right side. Stack that left hip on top of your right. Good. All up in your grill. Take another big breath here. Big breath out. As you inhale, slowly bring that left knee back over to the left side of your body. Bring both knees into your chest up into your knees. Squeeze your shins. Give yourself the biggest, juiciest hug of class. And take a big, 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 big fucking inhale in. And a big fucking exhale out. Let yourself go into a Shavasana. Send your legs long, your arms long. Or if that doesn't serve you, keeping your knees bent and really letting that low back release. Wherever you are, just find your most comfortable final Shavasana. Your last little posture of class. Allow this posture to feel safe enough to close your eyes and be still for 5 whole minutes. Option to bring that intention back into the forefront of your mind. Mine was, your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Your gut wants to talk, and it always has your back. All you got to do is listen up and not be a punk about whatever it's got to say. Even if you're fuzzy on the right thing to do, your gut usually knows what the wrong thing to do is. Maybe the right thing to do is anything but what you're tempted to do out of spite, fear, or impatience. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, probably that. Take another big breath in and a big breath out. Allow your body to relax. Allow your jawbone to unclench. Your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. And for the space between your eyebrows to soften. Take a moment to bring your awareness back to your breath. And back into your body. Bring your awareness to the clothes as they sit on your skin. The temperature of the room. And the weight of your body here as it rests on this mat. You are welcome to max out, relax for as long as you would like. If you have stuff to do, Go ahead and start wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Allow yourself to let those small movements grow into large movements. A big inhale and a full body stretch, reaching your arms long and your legs long. And then finally picking your favorite side and rolling into a fetal position. Your bicep underneath your ear, your knees up into your chest. Eyes can remain closed or your gaze can remain soft. Taking a moment here just to appreciate what you did on your mat today and what you just did with your whole entire day. And as we round out the rest of your day. When you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Wherever you find yourself on your mat, be messy, sloppy, and only move when you feel ready. If you're seated, bring your palms to press into one another, thumb into your sternum, and take a nice big inhale if it feels right. Big exhale. And just start by rubbing your palms together, bringing some heat between your hands. And then just bringing your warm palms over your eyes. And if your eyes are still closed, you can blink your eyes open. And then releasing your hands back down to your lap. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so really stoked you're joining me for the next month, girlfriend. So I will email you more of those, more of the details I need to, since I just rapid fired off your stuff. So I'll send you like a welcome email. And thanks you guys for putting up with my troubleshooting too. I'm sorry about that. That's like honestly never really even happened. So I'll figure out what's going on. Drink water, talk to yourself like you're talking to your best friend, and Sunday is the next live class. This class will be uploaded within 24 hours. And coming into February, I'm planning some like workshops. So I'm going to be planning some extra stuff on top of what you get. So I'll be sending you your information, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. All right. Bye.